Udah masuk suara di sini. Mau sekarang? Nanti aja. Well, ladies and may I have your attention, please? Our agenda is about to begin. Please sit in front of your devices, and for all the participants, please turn on your camera. During this webinar, please fill in the attendance list, which the attendance list will be shared in the chat room during this webinar. Okay, I think all of the webinar participants are on cam. How many? Yeah. Oke, ladies and gentlemen, ke Pulau Pandan membeli rotan, rotan dibungkus dengan kain. Dengan senang hati saya ucapkan selamat datang dan selamat bergabung para hadirin. Excellencies, distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and peace be upon of all of us today. Ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, I'm very glad to have another chance to be a master of ceremony in this regular international webinar, which is held by Ibnu Sina University, Batam. I have been standing like this moment to be honored as a master of ceremony for 4 times. My name is Mark Steven Skierder. I am a Magister Management student of this wonderful university. And next month is the time for me to graduate from this university and getting my Magister Management degree. A very big thankful and appreciation I delivered to Ibnu Sina University Batam. All the lecturers were very kind and helpful during my study here. Thank you very much. First, I would like to start off by expressing my heartfelt thanks to all of you for taking the time to join us today. Your participation is greatly appreciated, and we are so glad that you could be here with us today. We understand that your time is valuable, and we are grateful that you have chosen to spend it with us. We promise to make it worth your while by providing valuable insights and sharing informative knowledge throughout the course of this webinar. So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you. We hope that you find this webinar both engaging and informative. Before we get started, I would like to go over some important rules for today's webinar. First, please ensure that you have a stable internet connection and are in quiet environment to minimize background noise. Second one, please use the chat feature to ask any question you may have during the webinar. Our panelists will answer as many as possible. Next, please keep all questions and comments respectful and relevant to be the topic at hand. Any inappropriate behavior will not be tolerated. Next, please note that today's webinar is being recorded for future reference. These are just a few guidelines to ensure that everyone has a positive and productive webinar experiences. Now, let's get started with our presentations today. Webinar topic revolves around human resource as strategic business partner and unique source of competitive advantage. Throughout this webinar, we will be exploring the impact of human resource on getting strategic business partner and discussing various strategies and solutions that can be helped us to get competitive advantage to overcome today's business challenges. The reason of why this webinar is so relevant and valuable for all of us here today is that we are all humans being. Those will give advantages to the company where we are working, and also to understand how human research can be fully advantage to our business and job. We believe by the end of this session, you will have a better understanding of human research and this contribution to get competitive advantage. And more importantly, you will get actionable insights and takeaways that you can apply to your own work and your own projects. For your information, this webinar is organized by Magister Management Program, Faculty of Economic and Business, Ibnu Sina University. This regular program is not the first one. We have been attending the same occasion for more than 3 times. It is for 4 times because international webinar is annual event of Magister Management Program. This is an extraordinary event achievement for the advancement of Ibnu Sina University. And what a wonderful lecturer, Mr. Dr. Henry Herman S.A. MSc CTT, as a chairman of Magister Management Program, who makes this event can be run very well, with several keynote speakers coming from abroad, such as from South Korea, Malaysia, and also from Turkey. Wow! Give big applause for Magister Management Program of Ibnu Sina University. The Honorable Mrs. Dentist DRG Andi Tenri Umu MM as a chairman of IAPISTA. The Honorable Asok Professor Dr. Haji Mustaqim Suaib SAMM CTT as a rector of Ibnu Sina University. The Honorable Dr. Sabri SAMM CTT as the Dean of Faculty of Economics and Business of Ibnu Sina University. The Honorable Dr. Henry Herman SMSc CTT as Chairman of Magister Management of Economics and Business of Ibnu Sina University. Mr. Henry will also give presentation today, and he is the only speaker from Indonesia in this webinar. Give big applause to our wonderful lecturers. The Honorable Mrs. Fitri Saridewi SKM MKKK, the Dean of the Faculty of Health of Ibnu Sina University, the Honorable Mr. Dr. Insinyur Larisang, MT. I repeat it, the Honorable Mr. Dr. Insinyur Larisang, MT IPM, as the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering of Ibnu Sina University. Give big applause to our Dean of another faculty. Okay, joining me today are some incredible speakers, mostly from abroad, who are experts in their respective fields. First, we have Dr. Yong Sang Kim from South Korea. He is a professor of several well-known universities in South Korea, such as Seoul National University, Ewha Women University, Konkuk University, Korea University, and Kyung-hee University. He concerns in strategic human resource development, organization development, and human resource development in general. Next, we have Professor Dr. Katijah Omar, BSc, MSc, PhD, who is today a professor in University Malaysia Terengganu. Mrs. Katijah also taught Magister Management students in Ibnu Sina University Batam. She is very smart and cheerful. What a great lecturer she is. And she was also one of my favorite lecturers here. Now we'll have our beloved lecturer to be a speaker, Honorable Mr. Dr. Henry Herman SAM SE CTT. As I mentioned above, that Mr. Henry is a chairman of Magister Management of Economics and Business of Ibnu Sina University. He is one of the best lecturers in Ibnu Sina University who can speak English very well, that he can connect us to many professors from several countries outside Indonesia. for his efforts. We have got many knowledges from this kind of seminar by inviting many brilliant keynote speakers from all over the world. Lastly, we also will get great knowledge from a handsome young professor from Turkey, Honorable Mr. Asok, Professor Dr. Imran Aslan. He is a lecturer in Bingöl University, Turkey. And also welcome 6 international magister students of University Malaysia Terengganu. 3 are from Pakistan, 2 are from Jordan, and 1 student is from Indonesia. Not only UNT students, this webinar is also attended by some students and also lecturers from UNISZA, Malaysia. Give big applause. I also don't forget to express my gratitude to all the participants in this webinar. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has been giving us healthy and merciful, so we can attend and participate this event without any obstacles. Secondly, may peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us into the right ways of life as today. On this special event, we have several agendas. So allow me to read several sequences of our agenda today. First opening, second singing national anthem from Indonesia, Korea, Turkey, and also Malaysia. Next, hymn and march of Indochina. Then saying prayers to Allah. Next, opening speech. Webinar are hosted by a moderator also, and the last one is closing. All blessed audiences, the first agenda is opening. Let's start this agenda by reading Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Furthermore, the national anthem starting from Indonesia Raya anthem, Korean anthems, Turkey anthems, and Malaysia national anthems. The audience is in perfect manner. Okay, is very peaceful to listen together to national anthems. Next, we are going to listen together our march and hymns of Ibn Sina University. Please.
Bersyukur padamu Allah Esa atas rahmat anugerah limpah pada alma materku yang tercinta Ibnu Sina tetap jaya.
We must listen together the opening reading speech, who will be delivered by the Rector of Ibnu Sina University, Asok Professor Dr. Mustaqim Sueb, SAMM. Please welcome Mr. Mustaqim. Time is yours.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, syukurillah. La haula wala quwata illa billah. Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Yang saya hormati para narasumber baik dari Indonesia maupun dari mancanegara. Yang saya hormati para peserta, mahasiswa pasca sarjana Universitas Ibnu Sina, dan ada peserta juga dari mancanegara. Terima kasih atas kehadiran dan keikutsertaan peserta dari mancanegara. Alhamdulillah, pada pagi yang berbahagia ini kita mengikuti webinar internasional, dan ini adalah program rutin dari pasca sarjana, setiap tahun diadakan. Mudah-mudahan ini bermanfaat bagi kita semua, khususnya para peserta, karena narasumbernya beberapa negara yang menyampaikan materi. Mudah-mudahan ke depannya kita lebih tingkatkan lagi kerjasama yang selalu kita jalin, khususnya kerjasama antar bangsa. Dan saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada semua pihak yang membantu kegiatan ini. Mudah-mudahan kita diberi kesehatan, kekuatan oleh Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Demikian, terima kasih yang saya sampaikan. Saya akhiri, wallahul muwaffiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mustaqim, for opening our webinar today. Next, we will together also hear a speech from our Dean of Faculty of Economics and Business of Ibnu Sina University. Please welcome Mr. Dr. Sabri, SAMM, CTT. Time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang terhormat Ketua Yayasan Universitas Ibnu Sina, Ibu Dr. Andi Tendri Umu, MM. Yang terhormat Rektor Universitas Ibnu Sina, Asosiat Profesor Dr. Haji Mustaqim Sueb, SAMM. Yang terhormat Wakil Rektor 1, Ibu Dr. Sumianti, Wakil Rektor 2, Andi Aulia Ramadhani, Wakil Rektor 3, Dr. Sumardin, SAMM. Yang terhormat kepada seluruh panitia yang telah membantu sehingga acara ini bisa terlaksana dengan baik. Pertama-tama marilah kita sama-sama memanjatkan puji syukur kehadirat Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala yang telah memberikan kita kesehatan, kesempatan sehingga pada pagi hari ini kita bisa hadir bersama dalam rangka mengikuti webinar internasional. Mudah-mudahan apa yang kita laksanakan pada pagi hari ini diridhoi oleh Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Dan selawat kita kirimkan kepada Nabi besar Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam dengan mengucapkan Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Semoga di yaumil kiamat nanti kita mendapatkan syafaatnya. Hadirin yang berbahagia, sebelum saya lanjutkan, saya ingin menyapa narasumber kita. Yang pertama yaitu Profesor Dr. Hadijah Umar, yang kedua Profesor Dr. Imran Aslan dari Turki, yang terhormat Dr. Yung Saing Kim dari Korea, yang terhormat narasumber dari Indonesia, Bapak Dr. Henry Herman. Terima kasih atas kehadirannya semua para narasumber. Alhamdulillah pada pagi hari ini kita melaksanakan webinar internasional dengan topik sumber daya manusia sebagai mitra bisnis, strategi dan sumber keunggulan kompetitif yang unik. Kepada seluruh peserta, khususnya Magister Manajemen, ada 4 negara yang mengikuti webinar ini. Sebelumnya ada 3 negara, sekarang ada 4. Alhamdulillah, ya mudah-mudahan ke depannya bisa lebih banyak lagi negara yang mengikuti webinar internasional. Kepada seluruh mahasiswa yang berbahagia, terima kasih atas partisipasinya, atas dukungannya mengikuti webinar internasional ini. Dan tentu dengan mengikuti webinar internasional ini tentu banyak manfaat yang diperoleh itu untuk mendukung ilmu yang akan diperoleh. Selanjutnya kepada panitia, sekali lagi saya ucapkan terima kasih banyak atas dukungannya, atas bantuannya, atas kerja kerasnya, sehingga pelaksanaan webinar internasional ini bisa kita laksanakan dengan baik. Selanjutnya kepada seluruh narasumber, insya Allah mungkin nanti dimulai dari Korea, kemudian dari Turki, kemudian dari Malaysia, dan terakhir dari Indonesia. Selanjutnya saya buka acara ini dengan mengucapkan Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, acara webinar internasional dengan topik sumber daya manusia sebagai mitra bisnis, strategi, dan sumber keunggulan kompetitif yang unik. Resmi dibuka. Sekian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Okay, thank you very much for Mr. Sabri. Before beginning the most important again is today, let's read prayers to Allah. The prayer will be led by Dr. Andika Prasetya Nugraha, SAMM. Welcome, Mr. Andika.
Baiklah, mari kita sejenak menundukkan kepala, bermunajat kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Apa yang kita laksanakan pada hari ini, insya Allah diberkahi dan dilancarkan. Amin. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi rasulillahi ajmain. Allahumma inna nas'aluka salamatan fid din wa afiatan fil jasad wa ziyadatan fil ilmi wa barakatan fi rizki wa taubatan qablal maut wa rahmatan indal maut wa maghfiratan ba'dal maut. Allahumma win alaina fi syakaratil maut wan najata minan nar afwa indal hisab. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da iz hadaitana wa hab lana min ladunka rahmah innaka antal wahhab. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami yang Maha Pengasih lagi Maha Pemberi ilmu. Pada hari ini kami berkumpul pada acara dan hari yang mulia ini, pada majelis yang berilmu ini, dalam rangka pelaksanaan webinar internasional Magister Manajemen Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Ibnu Sina. Kami memohon kepadamu ya Allah, bukakanlah pintu hati kami untuk dapat menerima ilmu darimu. Berikan kami pencerahan serta kekuatan untuk dapat melaksanakan kegiatan ini dari awal hingga akhir nantinya. Kami semua sadar, tanpa kekuatan darimu ya Allah, kami tidak dapat berbuat apa-apa. Semoga Engkau mengabulkan doa kami ini. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamun alal mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dr. Andika. Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to our main program, webinar session, who will be led by our moderator, Mrs. Rora Ustiramala. Please welcome Mrs. Mala. Mrs. Mala is also a student of Magister Management of Ibnu Sina University. Hello, Miss Mala.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Mala, as I see the topic today is very related to your job, okay? Human resource. As a manager of human resource in your company, I believe you can lead this webinar very well. And I introduce to you all of the participants here. Miss Mala is a manager of human resource, and I believe this topic is very related to her work. Thank you. Go on, Miss Mala.
Okay, thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi. Good morning, everybody. Now is the main topic that I will be say hello first with Dr. Yong Sain Kim. Are you here? Hello.
Hello, I'm Yong-Sen Kim. I'm
Okay.
from Korea.
Okay, let me introduce myself to all everybody here. That I'm Lala Rora Ustiramala from Magister Management Ibnu Sina University. Before you present the material, let me introduce your curriculum vitae first. Okay, here is Dr. Yong-Sen Kim. The education is Columbia University. Teacher colleague in the New York City, USA. Doctor, Organization and Leadership Department, Human Resources Department Program on 2004. Work profile. East Asian Summit. Provider Network as General Secretary since 2013. Then he is a Korea Research Institute for Vocation Education Trainer, Sejong, Korea, as Senior Fellow since 2006. Then the next is Korea Employment and Career Association as Academic Board Member since 2010. And Korean Society for the Study of Vocation Education as board master since 2019. His experience is presidential council for national competitive for Korea government, policy expert on national skills strategy and SMEs development from 2009 until July 2009. Seoul National University, XY Women University, Konkun University, Korean University, and Kyunghee University Seoul, adjunct professor and lecturer since February 2004 until present. The subject is Human Resources Development Strategic, Organizational Development, and General Human Resources Development. Then he also have the Korea University Seoul adjunct professor since August 2009 until 2010, lecture Organizational Development and Corporate Culture. Okay, then now right now is Dr. Yong-Sang Kim. The time is yours. Please present. And before you present, let me inform to all the participants that because of the time limited, we only open the 2 questions. Please, until now, from now onward, please take attention for the all material so you can give, or if you not really understand or you have the some problem or you want to sharing, please raise hand. Okay, time is yours. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, moderator. Can you see my slide?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay, this is my great pleasure to have a presentation for this webinar. And I'm very familiar with the higher education institute in Indonesia. I visited Indonesia more than 20 times. And then I invited many Indonesian professor and government officer and then vocational education institute directors. Actually, right now, 20 teachers and students is coming to Kiribati. Actually, the school name is SMK Sibinong 1. They are coming to Kiribati in 30 minutes. Thus, I have to finish my presentation. I will welcome them. Actually, this is very important event because we are getting close. And now vocational education and skill training cooperation is a big event between us. Okay. Today I will talk about the strategic learning network to strengthen competitiveness of AI technology. As you know, AI technology is very important. And AI technology, not just a software development or technology development, but also it can be applied in medical science and national defense, and even the learning technology. Thus, AI is a very important technology and platform encourage the development and the property. And this is content, purpose, and method, and theoretical background, and then some overseas cases and Korean cases. And then I will look at the collective learning network. And then conclusion and policy suggestions. Okay. And AI intelligence and then convergence technology are core competencies that determine the core competitiveness in fourth industrial revolution. And however, the level of the technology expert investment infrastructure is not sufficient in most Asian countries. Thus, we need to know how to encourage this kind of development. And second one is to develop the public awareness. It is necessary to strengthen the learning network that can activate collective learning. Actually, AI is not just hardware. More important thing is that we need to know the role of the learning network. And then as a healthy ecosystem is built and collective learning become possible, and various expert and company and all the competency can be collaborate for open innovation. That is the most important component. And then Silicon Valley is one of the example representative ecosystem built by these technology leaders and companies together. And this is methodology. First one is I tried to analyze the data related artificial intelligence development strategy by country and policy, and investigate the ecosystem and collective learning cases from domestic and international, and established ecosystem building and collective learning network with this data. And lastly, overseas case study for major industry and comparison. I did some survey also. And then this is theoretical background and priority. Artificial intelligence is driving force, as I said before, is changing every industry and nature of our daily life. And development of public awareness is very important, because this is not just for a government or company matter. Actually, all the experts and then institute have to work together. And then like a brain structure, actually all brain structure, like everything is connected. Those are actually in our learning, collective learning system, everybody connected, everybody participate in this network. And Google and IBM, actually I have a case study, artificial intelligence platform company are developing ecosystem that actively participate in strengthening common capacity and startup by developing algorithm, at the same time big data. Usually we focusing on algorithm in AI, but right now the big data and then learning, machine learning data is much more important right now. And then IBM consists of the build cloud and content make and technology hub all together. Right now in Korea, and when you get into the general hospital, when you analyze with some serious illness, for example, cancer, usually you have to meet a second opinion from another medical doctor. But right now in Korea, second opinion comes from Watson AI doctor. Because Watson AI doctor has very important tools to analyze the cancer cell and the other illness. Okay, let me go to the overseas AI industry. For example, Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is in California, and it was founded in 1960-17 and developed 1980 and 90. And internet, personal computer software comes from this network. And now after 2000, it become leading AI and the IT ecosystem. In recent years, companies such as Intel, Apple, HP, and Google, based on the innovative corporate culture, has emerged at the center of the startup. Actually, 20 years ago, when you look at the top 10 biggest company in United States, it's not a big name like this. But right now, when you look at the top 10 biggest industry in United States, more than 6 companies are tech corporation, because of all the wealth comes from the knowledge and AI right now. And it's the result of the collective learning. Actually, I want to emphasize on the role of the collective learning, not just hardware or investment, but collective learning have to take advantage of all the data and algorithm and the content together. There's various companies build a cooperative network and make use of the necessary expert resources to stimulate the development and diffusion of the business opportunity and the knowledge itself. Yeah, this is a component. When I look at the Silicon Valley, there are 10 components: brain gain and circulation. Actually, when you look at the ethnicity of the AI expert in Silicon Valley, more than 70% they are come from overseas, especially India and Indonesia also, and Korean and Australia, even Africa, because actually Silicon Valley is very attractive. And they come to Silicon Valley to have a good opportunity. At the same time, they are circulation, not just brain gain, but also, for example, in Samsung Electronics, there are many Korean, not just Korean, Indian engineer, they work, but they experience working in Silicon Valley, and they come back to Korea. Thus, this is a brain circulation, not just one direction. And then second one is diversity and social inclusion. Actually, when you look at the ethnicity, culture, and the other, very dynamic and diverse. And then social inclusion, no exclusion. That is another component. Their corporate culture is very open. And crowding talent management. Actually, one company do not dominate one talent people. Actually, two companies can share one talent people. There's such like that. When I have an interview, one of his engineer in animation stimulation, something like that. Actually, she is working for 10 companies at the same time. Thus, she is not just working for one company. That is a crowding talent management and entrepreneurship facilitation. Actually, even inside of the company, they have their own business entrepreneurship opportunity. Thus, at the same time, they working for the company, but they working for their new business sooner or later. And role-driven, not state-driven or power-driven. Actually, in this company, there are no hierarchy. And then innovative startup culture. Actually, when you look at for example, Google, more than 200,000 people working. But actually, their culture is still like a startup culture inside of the team. That is another thing. When you look at the old company, for example, oil company, is like a hierarchy, pyramid structure. But this company is totally different. And the higher education institute as an agent of startup and entrepreneurship. Actually, the higher education, for example, Stanford, and then the other, the State University of California, they are cooperate with this company and then the collective learning together. And organization as a link talented people with diverse capacity and company with the resources. When you look at the new startup company, when you have a new idea or business and you finalize the product, how many different experts is necessary? I heard more than 65 different experts have to involve in that process. That's why, can you imagine in Indonesia, Jakarta, how many experts are available? Maybe at least 10 experts is not available. That's why many startups moving their center to the ASEAN, to the Silicon Valley. In Korea also, because the size of the talent pool is not big enough to support all this kind of the expert hiring, and then the accelerator also support not just money but also the other things they need. Usually engineer and then very talented people, they are very good at their expertise, but they have to manage the other things, but they do not have that competency. Thus accelerator support all in general, and the venture capital is tailored of the characteristic of the technology entrepreneurship. They do not like a bank. It's totally different. The money also is an important role. Okay, and then next example is a Brooklyn Tech triangle. I think some of them, they know it, but the other one, this is not famous like Silicon Valley, but Brooklyn Tech Triangle is a prime example of the metropolitan technology entrepreneurial cluster. It's different from Silicon Valley. That is the 39 innovative technology-based startup and venture have entered Brooklyn Tech Triangle, and right now it created more than 17,000 new jobs is being made. Have we heard about the last exit before or to the Brooklyn. Actually, Brooklyn have bad name long time ago. Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah, actually in New York City, 30 years ago, Brooklyn is a gangster's place. It's very, very not good places. But Brooklyn Tech Triangle, they changed everything. They make everything clean, and then it's a good cluster, a good place for the startup. And then right now, many talented people come to Triangle, New York City, to start their own business because of this tech triangle. And characteristics of the Brooklyn model are government, university, and local community work together to provide opportunity, new technology startup while making full use of advantage of the New York. Actually, New York, very attractive. New York has a very good place to live, and all the culture and education, entertainment is center. At the same time, they can have their own startup business. That's why it's very attractive. It's quite different from the Silicon Valley. And then this is a finance, and then it has a very good financial and cultural industry surrounded, and collective learning network of Brooklyn Tech is focusing on creating new ecosystem that integrated the talent of local community and school institute with innovative company, and based on the collaboration of government and education institute and business. Actually, when new company come to New York City, right now, 30% of the business property is empty, because many company, they still work in their house. Thus, there are many empty places in the building. Thus, actually, when new tech people come to New York, and then they can have a rent-free office. Yeah, this is a big thing. Actually, rent is in New York City very expensive, but they don't have to pay the rent. That's why they come to New York until 3 or 4 years later. Just like that. Those ecosystem, actually, they do not provide any budget, but they provide us the space, and they provide the opportunity. And ecosystem of Tech Triangle is also linked company, school, and New York City University is developing with the cooperation with the startup. Even the Cornell, the Cornell University, they moved their engineering school to New York City because of this. Cornell is very far from the New York City. It's maybe 4 or 5 year driving distance, but they moved their business, the engineering school to New York City. Thus, many university and college, they are working together. And Brooklyn Collective Learning is a symbiotic development model that collaborated between traditional finance, service company, and technology company to develop community where government actively play a role in building New York to create a new growth engine for local community. Right now, the Manhattan, as I said before, the Wall Street, 30% of property is empty. Right now, they need to hire new business. That's why government play an important role, and there are so many university, college active in New York City. Thus, they are working together, and they are creating new business. And let me go to the Korean case. Korea is actively responding to AI, mainly in communication, portal, game industry, and entertainment. I know the Indonesian students, they love K-culture, K-pop, K-drama, K-beauty. Actually, they are using AI technology in entertainment business also. But it's now, compared to the United States, it's not competitive enough. And recently, domestic companies are interested in the AI related technology. For example, Samsung Electronics, Naver, Kakao, Hyundai, and then SK Telecom and LG. They invest a lot for AI, and AI network is not actively new technology development commencing, but the nature of the information exchange related to new learning community. Actually, that is important. because Korean company have money and technology, but they do not have good learning system, collective learning system. That is the main problem. Thus, we need to facilitate the collective learning within the Korean company. That is the biggest challenge right now. And that's why Korea government started Pangyo Tech Valley, benchmarked the Silicon Valley. I have 10 more minutes. Moderator, I have 10 more minutes.
Yeah,
How
Another
much
5
time do I
minutes?
have?
Another 5 minutes to present your material.
5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, the material. After that is question.
Okay, I
answer
have to
question.
speed up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pangyo.
okay.
Actually, we Korea government make a Pangyo Tech Valley to make the like a Korean style Silicon Valley, which developed in 2015, build on innovation cluster and the R&D hub. Thus, all the company come together physically, and then it serves the hub for innovation, manpower, job creation, and strengthening international business corporate competitiveness and Gyeonggi province. And global R&D industry and research facility all come together and then make a hardware and software together. And performance right now, yeah, in some way there are some good communication, collective learning takes place, but it's not enough to meet our standard. Thus, right now we tried many different things. There's a Pangyo Tech Valley, which started to analyze Silicon Valley in Korea, has succeeded in building a basic structure and stimulating technology-related company in certain spaces and securing necessary space. Despite various efforts, activation is judged as fail because of we do not have good collective learning culture. Thus now, this is my mission, how to encourage the collective learning within the Pangyo. Thus AI network is based on the first stage of AI area. The infrastructure is okay, but collective learning highly related to the
Excuse me?
organization structure and operation.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Okay,
Your slide is not moved. Your slide, your presentation slide, your material is not moved.
this is moving now?
Yeah, no, it's moving.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, this is Pangyo.
Okay.
Yeah, Pangyo.
Okay.
And Pangyo, okay. Let me continue. And then collective learning is highly related to the organization structure and operation, cooperation between company, industry, individual, optimize various competitiveness, source and resource horizontal cooperation, achieve the good result. In addition, collective learning is a process of creating innovative knowledge by utilizing various information knowledge, establishing leadership and trust that enable the company and participants to work together in optimal combination and a variety of the information processing system for systematic communication and information exchange level. This is the direction of in Korea. Thus, establish an infrastructure business plan that realize collective learning network strengthening at the center. Through this is more to transport to large scale of R&D and startup support from hardware and software, from hardware to software, because many Korean companies too much hardware oriented, but actually this kind of corporation need more software skill and software competency and cooperation. In order to be competitive, it is necessary to integrate the immigration policy and entrepreneurship. Yeah, actually in Korean company, at that time, only Korean works. Many different engineer, different culture have to join, but we have not flexible immigration policy. Thus, I touched it. We should apply more flexible immigration policy to invite more good entrepreneur and engineer to join, and then to facilitate this kind of the collective learning. And then voluntary participation company is more important, and spreading organizational culture, enterprises. In Korea, we still have a traditional ASEAN culture, hierarchical, age and status. But it takes time to make a change of this culture. And network membership and the collaboration of higher education institute that combine capacity development and extreme network to build trust. Actually, trust is a very important component, but it takes long time. Actually, trust among within the company is okay, but when 2 or 3 companies come together and work together, very difficult to find the trust among the company members. And then infrastructure have to be innovated, not just right now. This is just first version. Thus, this is conclusion, and the government is proposing establishment of the innovative hub as a basic plan for such as economic development, and this one, but result is not successful because they do not know how to encourage the collective learning and innovative culture. Thus, network participation, contrast, and incentive system should be changed. And then if foreign labor force is needed, visa and tax and immigration regulation should be reorganized so that excellent manpower, international manpower, can flock to the world and become the most of desirable innovator. This is very important message. And then they need to know the nature of the collective learning, not just hardware. We still focusing on too much hardware, too much investment in hardware, but this one is quite different. Thus, we need to more focusing on human resource and learning and cooperation in this matter. Okay, thank you. This is my presentation.
Okay, thank you. Give applause to the first speaker. Okay, right now is question. We open the question. It's 2 questions. Could you raise hand? Okay. Okay, can you speak up? Could you unmute first? You click the unmute.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hello. Good morning from Indonesia. Mr.
Okay, good
Dr.
morning.
Yong Sang Kim.
Good morning.
First, let me introduce myself. My name is Maya Karnia Anggraini from Ibnu Sina University, Batam. Yes, I have a question. How artificial intelligence AI influences business strategy at human resources?
Yes. Actually, AI now is applied in any industry, any things. As I said, it's national defense, even the education, technology, and the others. But when I look at the development of AI and competitiveness comparison of AI industry, human resources is most important. When you look at the IT or the other, actually infrastructure, sometimes infrastructure is very important. But in AI, over 90% AI competitiveness determined by good human resource. Not just individual human resource, but collective. They have to work together in intelligent way. That's why I would like to say human resource is very important, and we need to know how to use human resource in strategic way. Thank you.
Maya, is it clear for you?
Yes.
Is it clear for you?
Okay.
Or you still have any
Okay.
question? It's unclear, unclear answer, or you still have some problem, or you need to more clear, more detail, more explain, you can speak up.
I have is enough. Thank you. I understand. Well,
Can I add
understand.
little more? Okay, AI looks like a machine, big machine. Yes, machine learning or AI. But actually, when I look at the AI, it's like a network. All the people connected to the AI, and then AI is like a platform. All the people can use and can put all together. Thus, AI is not just a machine separated. Actually, AI is the integration of the machine and people all together, working together. That's why human resource.
Okay. I think very
Okay,
clear.
thank you, Mr. Kim.
Okay, the next question. Could you raise hand?
Yeah, I want to have more question.
Oh, because your material is very clear, I think everybody or participant is all really understand, because your material is very clear. You give some sample for other industry also, for the hospitality also. I think it's very clear. But I still open one question for the participants. Still have any question? From Jordan, could you unmute? Could you unmute? We cannot listen. Okay. Then the next question. Hello. Could you unmute? You click unmute into the corner.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Prof. I am Dewi Wahyuni. I'm from UIS. And I have one question for your Prof. Can you tell me what the negative impact for the AI technology for the strategy business?
Okay. Yeah. 10 years ago, I had a negative impression on AI.
Yes.
AI is a way will destroy the human job, and sometimes AI will kill the people, because I watched the science fiction movie. Thus, I had bad negative impression at the time. But when you look at the real AI, right now we use not just ChatGPT, also there are so many things is going on. Actually, I'm using the AI and the big data using. Thus, without the AI and big data, I cannot work. This is nature of our business. Thus, do not look at AI in negative way. Actually, I know what you concern about it. But when you look at real AI, 90%, over 90% is positive, and the other 10% is negative. For example, bad news, false, the fake news and fake information. That is we need to concern about it. But when you look at the real data and real things, and you can improve your productivity more than 100% when you use AI, and you make a right decision with more accuracy when you know how to use big data. This kind of is we need to look at this one, especially in management, business management perspective.
Is it clear? Wahyuni?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear. Thank you. Yes.
I think we have the many positive for the benefit from the AI itself. So I think Miss Wahyuni very interested to be asking for the negative impact about it. Sorry? Okay. Oh, from Malaysia, yeah. The Wahyuni. Then from the other participant, for Malaysia, Jordan, is there any question?
Mutia, you have a question.
So
Okay, Mr.
far, I
Sadi?
think it's clear, Mister.
Okay.
Okay, can you start the question?
No, I think so far I don't have a question.
Mm,
The material is clear.
Okay, so if no question, I think enough. Thank you for all the presentation, Dr. Young. This is very clear for us. I think the time is finished for yours,
okay.
and hopefully can we meet on the others webinar.
Sure. And yeah, I'm coming to Indonesia in the second week of June.
Oh, second week
Yes.
of June.
Yeah,
Okay.
June, and then I have a seminar at the Ministry of Education.
Oh, okay. You can meet
And
our rector or our
yeah,
governor here.
yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for invitation and see you later. Terima kasih.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Sama-sama, Prof.
Okay. Then the next speaker is Professor Dr. Khatijah Umar, BSc, MSc, PhD. Hello, Prof. Khatijah. Are you hear me? Hello, Prof. Prof, could you unmute first?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. We can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, hello, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, everything is fine. How about you,
Oh,
Maya?
I'm really good. Okay, more cantik. Really.
Diletak-letak benda.
Okay. So, before you start your presentation, let me introduce your CV first. Okay. The Professor Dr. Khatijah binti Umar, BSc, MSc, PhD, the education on 1990 Bachelor Business Administration from the University of North Texas, USA. Then 2001 Master Business Administration at Nara Technology University, Malaysia. 2012 Doctor of could you more big slide? One more. Okay. 2012 Doctor of Philosophy, Human Resources Management at University Utara, Malaysia. Then 2017 Professional Certification, Human Resources Management at Malaysian Institute of Human Resources Management. Work experience on 2003 until present as lecturer at University Malaysia Terengganu. Then 2001 until 2003 assistant director in Terengganu Foundation. 1999 academic manager Terengganu Foundation College. 1998 head of department Terengganu Foundation College. January 1991 until December 1997 at Terengganu Foundation. Next. Actually, Miss Khatijah very award, but I cannot mention one by one, so I can maybe only 2 or 3 only, but actually very much. So here I just a few only, Miss Khatijah, sorry, cannot one by one I mention. So for 2022, organized is UMT as silver medallion empower community through cluster forming project in Terengganu, pertandingan amalan inovasi penyelidikan Karnival Inovasi 5 until 8 December 2021. Then 2022 also at UMT silver medallion inovasi sosial program pembangunan usahawan sebagian pemakin transformasi komuniti dari sektor tradisional perikanan kepada industri pelancongan pulau pertandingan, amalan inovasi penyelidikan Karnival Inovasi at UMT 2022 on the 5th until 8 December 2022. I think the other award in academy and professional health is very much, and I cannot mention one by one. So, Prof. Khatijah, you can start your presentation. Is I really has expected that you will be present. It's very good for your topic. Okay, time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, moderator, Ms. Mala. Okay, I try to share my materials. Okay. Okay, still in the progress. Can you see the slide now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Hmm. But in my screen, already there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I try once again.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, and then I. Pergi kat folder. Okay, try another time.
Okay.
If not, maybe maybe I need some help. Okay.
Dulu.
Okay, we can see your slide.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
So all the participants also can see, right?
Okay, so sure, everybody can see the slide now. Okay,
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
okay,
start.
let me start all over again. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Moderator, Mala. And
Okay,
Assalamualaikum
welcome.
warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. And a very good morning to all of you, especially Associate Professor Dr. Haji Mustaqim Suaid, Director of Universitas Ibn Sina. Okay, and then Dr. Sabri, if you are still there, the Dean of Faculty of Economic and Business, UIS. And then Dr. Henry Herman, this is like my brother, Head of MBA program, UIS, and all the lecturers, students, and all the participants. And thank you once again for having me here. And I really hope that our sharing session for today will be a worth one. Okay. And as you can see on the slide now, okay, my topic is quite general. Okay. Human resource as business partner and unique source of competitive beneficial. But then I will rather focus on human resource as the business partner rather than maybe a bit only on unique source of competitive beneficial. Okay, so I move to the next slide. Okay, so still you can see my slide Mala. All right. Okay. As an introduction, okay, as you see in the screen now, okay, human resource plays an essential role in organization by ensuring that the right talent is hired. Okay, because they have to go through a proper process of human resource management before hiring the candidates and then develop them. Okay, in terms of training and then promoted and supported to help achieve the organization goals. Okay, if we say if we think about the HR only, just maybe the functions and department, but as the time goes by, the HR function that have to link with the business strategy to make it perform as well, to make it contribute also to the business performance. Okay. Here in the slide, we see that human resource are divided into three major items. First, HR as the function. Okay, so in many books actually, we can find that HR is divided into maybe they have HR have six basic elements from recruitment and then human resource planning, recruitment, training, right? And then a performance appraisal until the organization say bye-bye to the to the employees. And human resource also is a function as a department. As the department, okay, the human resource department is responsible for managing HR activities from recruitment and onboarding, compensation and benefits, learning and development, as I mentioned before, performance management and employee relation to separation or retirement. And it is actually to smooth or to ease the documentation so that the organization will have the record of the each employee from A to Z. Okay, and what is much more important is that human resource as the workforce. Okay, the third function here or the third element of human resource here is maybe that we forgot that actually human resource also play an important role of human resource itself refers to the workforce. Workforce that work in the organization and actually referring to the people employed in the organization. And in this view, actually, HR recognizes that employees are the company most critical asset. Okay, even though the organization has what we say a very advanced technology, very huge data bank, but if they don't possess what we call competent workforce, the organization also cannot go that far. Okay, so that is why apart from technology, apart from data, apart from machine, human resource, which are the which refer to the workforce, is also the most important asset to the organization. Okay, looking back to the the slide before, we say that HR as the function. So here, to summarize what I said, okay, these are maybe I put in the diagram so that you can know better, okay, you can see better, okay, the functions of the human resource management. Maybe for those who are not familiar with the HR, maybe from the field of the field of expertise, maybe if you are from statistics, if you are from mathematics, if you are from natural science, maybe HR might be, yeah, what you know, maybe only the function or sub-function of the business, but actually HR does more than that. Manage the people, manage as well the system to ensure that the organization will will run as expected. Okay, this is maybe what we can find in maybe textbook, in journal, but actually as many of the theories evolve, HR also evolve. And I would like to share with you, okay, in 2020, an expert of HR named Eric Van Valpen, he suggested that HR function is not the 6, the 5, the 7, okay, functions, but now HR function in 2024 has been enlarged to 12 key functions of human resource, okay, to suit the demand and to suit the requirement of the of the present, because nowadays the business environment is so complex, and just like what has been told by the first speaker, the effect of AI in the business, in organization, we cannot say that as I do agree with the first speaker, meaning that AI actually can contribute positive effects, but how we manage the AI, that one we determine whether the effect of the AI will be positive or negative. Whatever it is, AI is very good, but make sure that AI don't control us, but we are the ones who we control the AI, because AI will do everything for us upon our instruction. If we instruct them to do the positive things, of course, the end result will be positive. But if we instruct them negatively, of course, we will have the negative result. But whatever it is, we have to admit that AI now is part of our it's part of us, and of course AI do contribute a lot in an organization. Okay, the second one is HRS department. Of course, it is a support function within companies that serve vital role in designing and implementing company's policy for managing employees, and to make sure that actually whatever the HR activities conducted in the organization, it must be towards the to contribute to the business business performance. Okay, maybe we can go to human resource as manpower. Okay, as I mentioned before, employees are most valuable asset and truly the backbone of an organization. Okay, if let's say some of the people say that, okay, we have AI now, we have robots, we have machines, okay, we don't need any human resource in terms of workforce. It is not true, because still, even though you have AI, even though you have data, even though you have machine, every employees in his or her own way still contributes toward the success or failure of the organization. So meaning that workforce or employees are still, okay, a big concern in most of the organization. Okay, and okay, let's move to the evolution of HRM. Okay, here maybe those who learn HR, maybe when you take HR now, you know about HRM, you know about strategic human resource management, and maybe recently we are exposed to the human resource as the strategic business partner. But it is worthwhile for us also to know a little bit the evolution of HR. Okay. Okay, here is the evolution of HR. Okay, as you can see in the slide. Okay, and before this, when but we are not yet exposed to the human resource management, this the systematic what approach. During the period of revolution, okay, people who manage the labor or who manage the workforce were called welfare officer, or maybe personnel management, who manage the workforce in terms of salaries, in terms of their disciplines, in terms of their what to be done. So they were called a welfare officer or a labor manager. But during 1945 to 1975, now the HRM evolved. So the person who in charge of management now called at that time were called personnel management. And as time goes by, during the post-industrial revolution, okay, human resource management then came into perspective. Okay, so the evolution to make it the human resource management much better. And recently we were exposed to the human capital, and then a strategic human resource, a human resource as the business partner, and a human capital, and many more terms to refer to human resource management, but to help the organization to perform much better, okay, with the help of human resource management. Okay, so maybe we can know a little bit about, okay, before this HRM, then it is much it is one step further, which is strategic human resource management. Okay, the word strategic in front of HRM actually do have the meaning. Why do we have strategic in front of HRM? Because HRM now has to link with the business strategy to make the human resource of the organization contribute better to the organization. So under strategic human resource management, okay, HR leaders focus on playing a major role in enhancing workplace productivity to help the business gain an edge in the market. So that here HRM, not just HRM, but HRM now is strategy HRM that focusing on the business strategy also to also contribute to the organization, okay, in terms of profitability, productivity, and also financial and non-financial performance. And it is a modern approach to human resource management too, which distinguishes the strategic human resource management from the routine HR practices in organization. HR just implementing the functions, but if you have strategic HRM, now we have to also link with the business strategies so that we help the organization to achieve the business goals and business strategies. And as the HR leader, actually, HR now they have to learn more, or they have to be exposed to the current situation so that they can make sure that the human resource in their organization can match the requirement of the global business, especially in the current market. Okay, so when we talk about human resource management in the organization, we cannot escape ourselves from discussing or from explaining a business situation today. Okay, business today actually are operating in an environment characterized by unprecedented speed, complexity, and uncertainty. Okay, why do we say so? There are many factors outside there that can contribute or that can affect the performance of the business. And nowadays, the technology moves very fast. The complexity of the global market, which in the past only maybe not as many factors as now. Okay, plus that we have big data, we have AI, we have robots. There's so many factors, so many new factors that make the scenario, the business scenario, much more complex. And there is also uncertainty. The complex or the level of uncertainty now has become higher due to the factors like technology also, and also certain recent practices in business, in HRM, in management itself, in doing business. So those are some of the factors that color the business scenario today. Okay. And if we talk about the business today also, maybe some of you also come across the word VUCA, right? Maybe Mala during your strategic management assignment last time. When we live in the world of VUCA, the world now is very volatile, okay, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. That is the new normal that we cannot deny, but we have to adapt and adopt with this kind of situation. But how to adapt and adopt? Yes, the competent human resource, okay, will make sure that they can perform better, they can adopt and adapt in the VUCA world. Okay. So maybe we can other than VUCA, other than when we talk about the issues of VUCA, what makes business now much more challenging? Okay, so let me share with you a bit. Okay, other than the VUCA world. Okay, competing in the global economy now, okay, competing in this in today's business world, okay, with the new technologies. Of course, with the new technologies, the rapid changing in the technology, okay, and as we mentioned before, the AI, the robot, the machines. Sometimes that we claim that these machines, this robot, and this AI can replace human workforce. Human, it can replace human in certain aspect. Yes, yes, they can replace human, and this is the challenge actually for the human. So to compete with AI, with robot, human themselves must increase their competencies, must always learn how to adapt with the technology, to unskill, reskill, to unskill, reskill, and also to upskill, so that they can be together with the new technologies. And then competing in the global economy also will make the need for more skilled and educated workers. Even though we have AI, even though we have robotic, machine, big data, all those things, we need skilled and educated workers. Because as I mentioned before, let human control the AI. If we have uneducated workers, then we just made AI control the human. And if, let's say, AI control the human, not just in the business, and I believe that at the end of the day, the AI also can control the whole world. So that's why, as human being, we have to be affirm that to continue continue moving in the business world and to continue survive in this global economy, we do need the skilled and educated workers. And then what about cultural sensitivity? Yes, competing in this new global economy, HR, especially the leaders, the leaders must be cultural sensitivity, because just now we share that the brain drain, yeah. The first speaker said, and in Silicon Valley, yeah, the experts there not only from USA, and most of them not from USA, yeah, but they are the expatriates, yeah, from Korea, from India, yeah, maybe from Indonesia, from Malaysia. So in this case, now HR leaders must be cultural sensitive, yeah, because when we have the diversified human resource in the organization, okay, of course the way to deal with this human resource is also different, and of course there is a need for the leaders to know, okay, how to deal with the different culture from different nations or countries, yeah. And then, of course, in today's world, okay, there are problems that never exist before, but now that problem become the new problem. Yeah. So, human resource as well, together with the leaders, have to be competent, in problem solving. And we know also, maybe within last 3 or 5 years, there was a hot topic about IR 4.0. Okay, so this kind of situation also need different types and different kind of HR also, in terms of whether they are employees, employers, or leaders. And of course, nowadays, okay, we cannot also deny about the fact of disaster management. Disaster management is really a need nowadays in HR. Why? Because especially in we are exposed to climate change, where there are cases of instant flood, drought, and then a disaster here, earthquake here and there. So in this kind of situation also, HR need to be competent in disaster management, and also risk management, because we also understand that in today's world, there are wars here and there, in Gaza now, in in other certain part of the world also, a war and the political instability, where parties try to grab the power from other parties. So this one also, even though it is politics, but politics also can affect the business organization. So that's why in this kind of situation also, human resource management department and human resource management function also need to make sure that their employees, especially their leaders, are well versed with the risk management. Okay, we go to the next one. Okay, this one, I also want to share about the entrepreneurship ecosystem. In the entrepreneurship ecosystem, it is not just we need the people from finance, from marketing, from production, for example, but nowadays, to make sure that business can survive and can move forward, okay, there is also the contribution of the human capital. Human capital there represent human resource. So in this slide, we do understand that human resource also is a part of entrepreneurship ecosystem. So in this case, human resource also need to link with business strategies and business goal. Okay, so we have touched on human resource, just human resource as a function, human resource as department, and human resource as the workforce. And then the second one, we go to the human resource as the strategic human resource. That is the evolution of the human resource. From human resource, from before human resource, we have the welfare, and then maybe the generalist of HR. Then we have the human resource at the upper level. And then due to maybe some changes, some requirements of the business world, we in the human resource need to climb a step further the ladder to the strategic human resource, with which link the human resource management with the business strategies. And today is the gist of the talk for today is HR as the business partner. Okay, so as we can read in the slide, human resource business partner plays an integral role in shaping and nurturing organizational culture. Why the first sentence is nurturing organizational culture? Because in this globalized world, the human resource of the organization don't just come from one country, so from different country also, expatriate from other countries. But if let's say the human resource from the single country also, we need to be expert in, or we need to link HR with the nurturing organizational culture to make sure that the employees share the same culture and the same positive culture, from bottom to to the top, management. And HR business partner helps align the employee goals with the organizational objectives, which in this case minimizing the risk factors associated with the staff. Because in when we talk about HR as the business partners, every single employees actually must understand that they don't just do their duty and responsibility related to human resource function, but now they do or they conduct their everyday roles and responsibilities in the organization towards the organizational performance, whether it is financial performance or non-financial performance. And lastly here, as an HR business partner, it must be the HR itself must be able to oversee the flow of responsibilities and increase the workers' performance. That's why, when HR link with the business strategy and business goals, the HR department will make sure by hook or by crook, that their employees possess the competencies that is really needed by their organization. And maybe what they learn, what the employees learn during they were in the university no longer can help them, but they have to get the new knowledge, the new skills, to make sure that they can perform at their best to the organization. So we can say that if let's say we are the workforce of the organization, we have to make sure that we are always equipped with the new knowledge, the new skills, the new experience that in demand now. No longer we are proud of ourselves that we used to be a dean's list. Once we were in our third year, we used to be the best, maybe the best student. So the best student in the university doesn't promise you are the best employee in the organization. So this is the standard causal model of HRM, from the overall strategy until how the HR contribute to the financial, to improving the financial performance of the organization. And then let us maybe share some points here. HR business partnership model, okay? And if let's say we understand HR as the business partner, we as the employer, as the employees, whether employees or leaders, we can we know the requirement to act as a single point of contact for HR. We can share the HR and business goals, and then we can lead difficult HR project, sorry, and then identify top talents across units, design the HR plan for department, sell the HR solution. If we really understand the HR as the HR business partner, these function and roles can be done without encountering many problems or difficulty. And apart from HR as business partner, HR also act as the change champion. So we play also as the change agent. Okay, and HR also, apart from HR business partner, can be the administration experts. Okay, can advise the organization how actually to serve at best, not just to the employees, but maybe to the customers, to the other stakeholders, so that their organization can be at best in the eyes of the customers, in the eyes of the stakeholders, and not to forget in the eyes of the employees, their employees themselves. And last but not least, human resource also can play the role as the employee advocate. To go deeper, maybe the participant can have the slides after this. Okay, so this is HR business partner roles and responsibilities, whereby I think some of them, some of the points here I have mentioned, and I have discussed a little bit. And then, okay. When we discuss about HR as the business partner, okay, we have to also, the HR itself, whether HR as the function, HR as the HR as the department, or HR as the leaders or employees, we have to realize that at this point or at this time, okay, as HR strategy partner, we have to understand that we need to also realize the we need to understand the importance of the alignment of HR with business objective, not HR at one side and then business objective in at the other side. And improve talent management. Talent management here, not only we say that they know how to do their tasks, but talent management here is how to prepare the current employees in the future, so that they can adapt and adopt with the current requirement. Maybe we can have the data bank of the needed employees and talents in the future. We have also the succession planning, so that the organization can be always ready when some of the employees or some of the position need to be replaced. And enhance decision making, where here HR have to make also decision, not just top management can make decision, but HR also involved in decision making when it link, when the decision needs to link HR and business goals and business strategy. Yeah? And then culture and employee engagement, of course, here HR plays an important role. How to nurture the positive culture within the organization and among the employees. Change management and adaptability. This is a very important one also, because in VUCA world, actually, we always need to be ready to change and to adapt and adopt to the changes. And then, of course, HR as the strategic business partner needs strategic leadership development. As a leader, we have to be always advanced in everything. Not just our employees, but the first to develop themselves is the leaders. So that the strategic leaders must always go through or maybe involved in the strategic leadership development program. And enhance employer brand and reputation, because even though we say that today it is hard for the graduates to get the job, but also it is hard for the employers to get the employees. So in this case, the employers have to make a very good use of the HR department to enhance their brand and reputation in the eyes of the citizens or in the eyes of potential employees. Okay, we maybe go to the challenges workers face nowadays. It is not complete. If we talk about HR, we talk about organization, but we don't talk about the challenge that workers face today. Okay, here are some of the challenges that our workers face today. The work-life balance, the job insecurity, because we always feel insecure, because we are afraid that our job or our position will be replaced by the AI or the machine or the robot. So that is the feeling of job insecurity. And then technological disruption. Even though we have a very good technology, but remember that the technology sometimes link with the internet. If let's say we don't have, or we have the 5 minutes blackout, there is also technology disruption will occur. Okay, and then we a skill mismatch. Skill mismatch here is, okay, when we employ our employees at that time, maybe they possess certain skills or certain competencies, but as time goes by, when we compete with other businesses or other companies, we will realize that the skills that our employees have during their coming to our organization, maybe they need to upgrade, to upskill the skills, so that they can match. The skills now can match with the requirement of the organization. And also there is a tendency and there is a trend now, remote work challenges. Okay, some of the employees don't have to go to the office. They can work anywhere they can. So that is also a challenge for the employees to do their job, because to do their job remote, there are certain appliances or tools needed. And there is also challenge for the employers to supervise or monitor whether is that is my employee doing the job or going somewhere, right? And other challenge, okay, mental health struggles, okay, with the advance in technology. Sometimes the requirement is so challenging. This also contribute to the mental health of the employees. And in our university itself, we always do the survey of to know the mental health status. Even though we are the university, but the lecturers and the students are not always happily ever after. Okay, there are also sometimes problems or what a challenge that sometimes what the lecturers and the students cannot cope up with. So the mental health struggles also one of the challenges that workers in the organization are facing. And then diversity and inclusion, diversity maybe not just maybe the workers from the same nationality, maybe from outside of the nation, from other countries, and the inclusion, not just the normal employees, but sometimes there are also employees with special needs. Because sometimes the disabled people, they are only not complete in terms of physical, but they have the very brilliant brain, right? So this one also, the inclusion of the disabled people physically, disabled people sometimes must be also considered, to be part of the employees of the organization. And these are also maybe some points that I think organization, especially business organization, need also to consider to hire maybe a small portion of the people with disabilities to be part of their employees. And then other than that, health and safety concerns, also the challenge of the workers, financial pressures, because I think most of the organization now experience tight budget due to the economic instability, not just in our nation, in Malaysia, in Indonesia, but actually most of the nation in this world experience the economic instability due to several factors, politics, disaster, and then because of the demand of the products. So many factors contributes to the economic instability. And then workplace culture. Okay, workplace culture meaning that okay, the workplace that provided by the organization must be friendly and must be with positive environment, so that the employees can perform their duties and responsibilities at best without any problem that related to the workplace culture. Okay, these are the challenges of that the workforce today's might be facing. So how to deal with that? Okay, maybe there are initiatives can be can be done by the organization. So these are some of the initiatives to cater the problem. Okay, and as the employees too, okay, to minimize the challenges that the workforce have to face today in today's business world. So these are the skills for the future. So if these are the skills for the future, we as the employees need to make the initiative, to make a move, to make the effort to get as much skills that related to the skills for the future. Okay, for ourselves, to make sure that we as the employee can serve our employer better. All right, so I come to the conclusion now. In conclusion, HR actually serve as a strategic business partner crucial for steering organization success in today's dynamic and rapidly evolving business landscape. Both people and system actually that sync with business strategies and goals will ensure the performance of the organization at best. So we as the whether we are the employees, the leaders, or the system, we are all contribute to the performance of the organization. So I think that's gonna be all for my presentation today, Mala. So that's the end of my talk. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, welcome. Really very good presentation. And the material is very detailed and very clear for us also. So for this event, from Prof. Khatijah, we open the 2 question first. If still have any time, then we can open another one. Okay. For the all participants, if you have any question, please raise hand. Okay, hello. Could you unmute and start your question?
Yes, hello. Hello, Prof. Khatijah. It's nice to meet you again here.
Hello, hello Neti. How are
Yeah,
you?
how are you too? I'm happy to see you here. So,
Alhamdulillah.
well, it's a very interesting presentation, and this is could be at and enrich my thesis for discussion. Prof. Khatijah, as you mentioned before about HRM plays a crucial role in business. So could you elaborate more or on HRM's role in creating a sustainable competitive advantage for the organization? And how can HRM provide significant added value that differentiates an organization from its competitors?
Okay, it means that you have 2 questions, huh, Neti?
Yes, I have 2 questions.
Okay, the first question is how HR contribute to the competitive advantage?
Yes.
Is that okay? So, okay, actually, not we say that okay, HR is part of the resources in the organization, and actually, when we talk about resources, it does not mean that the raw material only, but the resources can be from data, from technology, from human resource themselves. So if let's say we want our HR to contribute to competitive advantage, so we have to make sure that our HR are competent. And how to make sure that they are competent? The organization have to provide the training to make sure that their employees are up to the level that are needed by the organization. Okay, so they must be competent that can match their competencies with the nature of the business. Remember that different nature of business can may require the different kind of human resource. If you are in academic industry, for example, the competencies for the employees there might be different, right? But if you are in the industry of manufacturing, so here the competencies, the skills, the skills, the experience, the knowledge needed might be different from the maybe employees that involved in the academic manufacturing. So my what I want to stress is that we make sure that our HR must be competent in terms of how to make sure that our employees competent. We have to look at the requirement of the organization so that we can make sure that our employees must be unskilled first to get rid of the skills that not used, no longer needed by the organization, to reskill, get the skill that is required by the organization, and to upskill, not just the skill which are the we say that the normal skill, but the skill that can make the organization can outdo their competitors. So that is my answer for the first question, and I forgot already your second question.
For the second question, how can HRM provide significant added value that differentiate an organization from its competitors?
Okay, so I think a part of the answers that I answer answered your first question is there already. Yeah? But maybe I can add some more. Okay, now HR is also responsible to create the brand and image of the organization. So brand and image of the organization can also create competitive advantage to distinguish our organization with other organization, other than the products that we serve, the brand of the product, the quality, and then maybe the market share that we have. Those are some other factors also that can differentiate or that can make us a bit outstanding from our competitors. So actually, if we want to talk about how to make us distinguish as compared to our competitors, it not just HR, but every single department and every function in the organization do have their roles in making sure that their organization is outstanding and is competitive and is ahead, from other organization or their competitors.
Thank you.
Thank you also, Nettie, for asking me the question. Really hope that I answer your question.
Yeah, it's already answered my question. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other question?
Already 2 questions, Mala.
Yeah, but I think it's very interesting your material. I believe many people want to be asking.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, to more clear.
But
They
also,
have
Mala, you can also share the material, because I also send my material, the latest one, to Dr. Henry. Maybe Dr. Henry can also pass to the
okay.
committee,
No
yeah,
problem.
so can be shared.
Yeah, it's no problem. Okay. Still have no one person raise hand. Could you unmute first?
Hello.
Yes, hello. Could you open?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Desi Fitri.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Could you open your cam?
I have trouble on my camera laptop. So sorry.
Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. Okay,
Okay.
you can continue. Okay, now.
Okay. I'm from Ibnu Sina University, and I have a question for Ma'am Khatijah.
Okay.
How can organization empower HRBP to become through a strategic partner rather than just administrative expert?
Okay, you are Daisy, right? Daisy?
Yes.
Daisy. Okay, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much,
ma'am.
Daisy.
Yes.
Okay, for asking. Okay. Again, how HR can?
How can organization empower HRBP to become a true
Business partner.
Yes, strategic
Okay,
partner rather
alright.
than just administrative expert?
All right. So maybe I think in the slide also I provide some of the points, but what I want to stress here also is the support. If let's say the organization want the HR to be a business partner, the first and foremost is the support from the organization or the support from top management. Because sometimes if let's say there are also top management who do not give support to HR as the business partner, they maybe in their mind when we talk about business performance, whether it is financial or non-financial business performance, the most important department is maybe finance, production, and marketing, but not mentioning about HR. So here, actually, if let's say the organization want the HR to play as the business partner to the organization, first and foremost, there must be the support, the strong support from the management. To realize that HR actually can play a vital role as the business partner to the organization. Okay, and then other than support, maybe the tools, the system, the tools and system also must be provided to ensure that the HR function can be a business partner to the organization. Okay, Daisy. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, most welcome. My pleasure.
Okay. Yeah, very enthusiasm. Okay. I think, wow, still have a 2% question. I think still have time, but it's not long time. I think around 3 minutes. We can offer one question, yeah, Miss Khadijah?
Yeah, okay. I will give maybe the very short answer.
Okay. Miss Siti Nur, could you?
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning, Prof.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you for your very informative lecture. I have one question for you. My question is, how to overcome the HR challenges when competing in the global business?
How to overcome challenges in competing the global business.
Yes.
All right. Okay. My answer might be very short, but I think if let's say we want to overcome the challenges in the global business. Okay, first we have to make sure that we are well equipped with the skills, knowledge, and also with skills and knowledge that needed in the organization. But the skill and knowledge must be the ones that can match can match the needs and the requirement of the organization or the current global business scenario. So that's why we have to always learn and dig more knowledge to upgrade our skills and knowledge so that we can serve the organization, not just organization actually, but it can also help us ourselves as the employee to do our job better. Okay. Thank you, Ada. If let's say, Adawia, if let's say you need a more explanation, okay, what you can say so. But that is my answer in 1 or 2 sentences. We need to equip ourselves with the skills and knowledge that can match the current requirement of the organization as well as the global business world. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Prof, for your answer.
Welcome, most welcome. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine, Prof.
Alhamdulillah. Hope everything is okay. Happy always.
Okay. Inshallah.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Miss Khadijah. I think really very enthusiastic for all participants here. Then, but time is limit because we still have another 2 speakers.
Yes, okay.
Need to be present on the same webinar. So thank you very much and nice to meet you.
Me too. Thank you very much also to all. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss Khadijah. Hopefully can meet you.
Inshallah.
Okay. Then for the next speaker is Dr. Henry Herman, SEMSE CTT from Ibnu Sina University.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Yes, how are you?
Oh, I'm very fine.
Yes, I'm happy, you come here.
Okay, of course. Okay. Dr. Henry, sorry because of we have the limit time, so I can start to be read your CV first. Okay. Dr. Henry Herman, SEMSI, education is 2018, Trisakti University, Doctor of Economics. Then 2020, 2013 at Batam University as management. Then 2008 Batam University as management. Next. For the work experience, strategy management, S1, Ibnu Sina University, then management science, Ibnu Sina University, operation management, Ibnu Sina University, marketing management. The one is the Pasca Sarjana, also for the S1 degree, Ibnu Sina University, entrepreneurship at Ibnu Sina University, entrepreneurship and business innovation and at Ibnu Sina University. Dr. Henry have many awards, but I cannot mention one by one. Sorry, because of the limit time. Then here I just can spill 2 of the awards. The one is on 2016, an instruction, entrepreneur training and empowerment of independent worker, Batam City Manpower Service, conducted Batam City Manpower Department, and the next is 2018 Batam Economic Development Dialogue, conducted by Batam City Chamber of Commerce. Okay, now Dr. Henry, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Bu Mala. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very happy, because I can't meet you anymore. Yeah, Bu Mala. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes also I'm sad, So because you know why?
Yeah.
Because you know why? For next month you want to graduation, you want to finish and study during for the 2 hour in here.
Yeah.
So I'm very sad, because I'm not see you anymore, because that like before I always meet you in the Friday night and the Saturday night in the class, and now so I not can see you anymore, So, but anyway, so I'm happy because I'm success to teach you, for the 4th semester. This is for the achieve for the lecture in here to student to teach of a student till finish, Bu Mala.
Okay. I also really appreciate and thank you very much for Dr. Henry. But we still can meet in other time, in other place also. And I'm really welcome if you invite me in any time.
Okay, that maybe is because this is not moment for the last for you in here.
Yes.
I hope. Okay, right. Because before I continue for my explanation for my performance, I would like to first I would like to thank you for all of keynote speaker to coming in here as I'm leading in here. So thank you very much for Dr. Kim from Korea, and also I would like to thank you from keynote speaker from Prof. Dr. Prof. Khatijah is very best my sister also in University Terengganu. And also I would like to thank you to Prof. Imran from Turkey. So you spend your time to coming here to attend for our webinar international. I'm very, very appreciate about it. And also, I would like to thank you for the Miss Dentist and the Dr. Andi Tentriumu MM as founder of Ibnu Sina University, and also the Honorable for our Rector, Pak Dr. Haji Mustaqim Sued, SMM, and also for our Dean of Economy, and also please welcome for Dean of Technique, also Dean of the Kesehatan, Kesling. Also all of participation in here. And also I would like to thank you from a student from UNT, from international student from Jordan, also from Pakistan, and also from Indonesia. Special Bu Neti also from Indonesia. I'm very appreciate. I think is last month you also attend in here. Is it Ibu Neti from Indonesia? From UMT. Okay, right. Also, I would like to thank you for student from UNIZA University Malaysia also. And also would like to thank you for the Miss Ada for lecturer from UNIZA University for give you the time for attend our webinar international for this moment. Very much. Very thank you. Okay. As our topic also, so I want to the honorable from my specialist from my student, my Magister Management Ibnu Sina University. Thank you very much. You also attend for our webinar because that is certificate for you purpose you finish your during you study in Magister Management. Thank you very much. Okay, right. I don't want to not more for explain for myself and also Ibu Mala already explained about me and thank you very much Ibu Mala. Yeah, this our topic is human research as a business partner and unique search of competitive benefit. Yeah, if you see my slide, this is because this is first. This is not easy, not easy for management. Also requires some manpower. Also not easy for the manpower to submit the application to company because many selection, and then that's why I put the drawing in the same like my slide because this what this company want to choose the 1% 1% for the good challenge for join in the company because it's many selection not easy. And also the Ibu Mala appreciate also because you also in HR manager in your company. Of course, you are very excellent about it. You also the majoring in Magister Management and also concentration human research, and you experience also in the human research. I think that easy for you, but you should be, of course, you always the run for the future. Okay. Human research strategy of company advantage is a comprehensive approach that a company to manage and optimize their human research with the aim of creating a competitive advantage in the market. And also the strategy involve planning. Yes, of course, the company is before the requirement should be have the planning first. That's why they don't want to choose what they think is not how to say. If you're not clever, don't think about you can join the company. And before that should be have any planning and also develop and manage and using the company's human resource effective and efficient. Because why the efficient and effective also, of course, the company in think about cost. This is cost. This is very important for the future of company. This just for the slide, the illustration of making a business strategy. Before the company want to require some of new manpower, of course they should be the planning first and meeting first and the make decision who they available to require some new manpower. All right, this the important to HR also. This human resource strategy for competitive advantage lies the recognition that employees are valuable asset, which can provide significant add value the organization. In the competitive business world, companies that success manage and utilize human resource will be advantage their difficult competitor to eliminate. Of course, if the company is maintain the manpower, the thing the manpower is the manpower is like the asset for them. This is for difficult for competitor to eliminate it. Okay, this Some of the main components of an HR strategy company advantage are as follow. First, I talked to you before that is should be HR planning. They before they require for the new manpower. So of course they should be HR should be have the planning. Is it?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay. This is the first step. Yeah. Planning is first step. Planning is first step to long-term human resource needed. Planning involves analyzing and current and future workshop, determine the number and type of employee needed, as well employee development plan. Good HR planning help company manage the workforce more efficiently because this is efficiently is the company is very important because this related with the cost, high cost for the efficiently anticipate future needs and ensure the presence of high quality human resource and can support the company competitive advantage. Of course, this if the company is required for the manpower, of course the company is very big profit. And with the strategy, HR planning company can ensure the available and engagement of the right employee to achieve long-term business goal. This is company not for the short time only. Of course, the company, the requirement need for the long time, need for the long time for the future of the company because this success the company depend of manpower is qualified. And the second is requirement and select. Requirement and select is very important. That's why you should be also, if you want to propose to apply your application, your CV also, this requirement and selection. This is very important. Requirement and selection are key kunci element and human resource. Jadi requirement itu selecting itu sangat penting ya bagi human resource, bagi HR untuk menerima mahasiswanya ya sehingga ini yang disebut requirement and selection. Good and correct requirement and selection help ensure that the company get the right employee the right position. It means if the HR want to choose, this is of course based on skill of new manpower. This in turn support to achieve a company advantage and effective require and select process can also reduce costs associated with hiring error and profit long-term value the company. And number three is training and develop. After the selection, after the company choose, if you new of employee, you win. You can get new the company, and then the company should be training and development. This is important also. Training and development is an important element in human resource HR strategy to achieve competitive advantage. Employee training and development help improve individual skill. This is important. Knowledge and competence, so employee can make greater contribute to company. Training development, the benefit effective training and development include increased employment productivity, improve work quality, reduce employee turnover, because I think you managing the company is much turnover because of employee. This is why, because this not regulation for HR not follow. If they follow, I think no big turnover, and creating an innovative development oriented culture. All of the contribute the company competitive advantage through high quality and superior informed human research. And then number 4, that is job of HR is performance management. Performance management is important company is human research or HR strategy to achieve company advantage. Performance manage involves structure process for determining, monitoring, evaluation, providing feedback, and employee performance with the aim increase productivity, quality of work, achievement of overall company goals. Then it can help improve individual performance, ensure the achievement of organization goal, and provide constructive feedback for employee development. In HR strategy, it's important to have good performance management process to support achieve competitive advantage through improve work quality and employee productivity. And number 5, compensation and reward. I think all of employee need for the reward, because this is important for the reward. For what the reward? Of course, to make the new strategy for the manpower for the reward. This is very, very important. Not for the company, also for each also for the company or other need for reward for the human research. Compensation and reward play important role in human research HR strategy to achieve competitive advantage, implement effective strategy term. Compensation and reward helps companies attract, retain, and motivate quality employee. In HR strategy, companies need to create fair and competitive comparison system, as well as good implement effective reward program to increase employee engagement, productivity, and job satisfaction. This is very, very important for compensation and reward. And also, good compensation and reward help create positive work environment. If the good reward, this is to make the competitive of employment that will support all company achievement for competitive advantage. And number 6, this is also very, very important, organization, culture, and employee adjustment. Organization culture and employee engagement play an important role in human research or HR strategy to achieve competitive advantage. A positive organization culture and high employee engagement can help increase productivity, innovation, employee retention, and company reputation. And then the existence of an organization culture will reflect with value and belief how practice the company. A positive culture create a fun, supportive, and includes work environment. There will be increased collaboration, communication, and employee involvement, achievement, common goal. And the last, employee retention. Employee retention is important company is human research. Strategy to achieve competitive advantage, good employee retention, help company retain value talents, knowledge, experience they have. It can prevent lost investment that has been made in the employee and minimize costs associated with recruiting and training, sustainable career development, development opportunity, employ, and in fact factor retaining them. And also, companies can provide development training, monitoring program, the enable employment develop skill and expand employee knowledge. Thus, employee feel they have opportunity to grow and develop within the organization. Right? Already the number 7 is okay. This just for the enough for my presentation for the my presentation about HR. I hope you that short my presentation you can good get knowledge. So thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation, Dr. Henry. Then right now, again, I open 2 questions. Please raise hand. Okay, have the one person raise hand. Could you unmute?
Yes,
Okay, you can start. Can
thank
start.
you, Mala.
Okay.
Yes, you can hear
Yeah, I can hear clearly. Could you start?
Yeah. Thank you for the time. Let me introduce myself. My name is Riwan Suhadi. I am from the Ibnu Sina University. I have some question for Dr. Henry. I really appreciate and interesting with he presented. And I just want to say, how are you to Miss Dr. Henry?
Hi everyone, how are you? Yeah, how are you? This that one also our student of Magister Management. He work now in the Australia company and he stay in Australia now in Darwin. Is it?
Yeah, I'm still in Darwin, but today I still working over the weekend, so I cannot use a jacket, university, and like a t-shirt, white as per recruitment.
Okay, no problem. So when you come to Batam, you can take to your jacket.
Okay, no, thank you.
Okay.
I have a question. As long we know the human resource is very important for we get the achievement in our business. So, but sometimes when we recruitment and selection the employee, we get a problem. Sometimes we get a wrong person for put the position on the place. There is a make our achievement not coming to goal. And my question is how as long we HR how to manage even we recruitment and selection, there is a good person to choose in our company in business. Sometimes we have a problem with now we know we have AA, we have robot, everything, and employee can replace with AA. So I just want to know how can HR to choose the person with the best and good position what we required. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, everyone. So I want to explain to what your question, and then so after here, so I also the Ibu Mala also want to answer also, because Ibu Mala is HR manager in the company. Okay, me I want to ask, yes.
Recruitment, Pak Tom, ya.
Yes, Bismillah is our student also for the HR manager in the company, oil company also, same like you, your company. Okay, everyone, I want to answer your question. The first, I also, if the follow my explanation before, mentioned before, the HR the HR also not wrong to requirement, so because that HR should be check the certificate also the interview also. That's why before I saw the draft before my explanation, so the good position should be already make decision from management, so they already know the position, what they want. If they follow the HR, if they follow regulation, so I think not impact of wrong position. But difficult is sometimes, sometimes is not correct a certificate also, but some of any internal problem, maybe I think that maybe the family or friend maybe, but position is not okay, but HR is put the position some like the wrong position you mentioned before. So my suggestion is the HR manager should be careful to select for the new employee this better. This is for me, everyone, to avoid the wrong position. So this is enough for me, because this also before I working in the company or this company also, I also the working in the manufacture. There's good choice for the new employee for the based on requirement is better and certificate and a skill. And just enough for my answer, everyone. So, but this is also me. So I'm lecturer now, and then beside me have the student also the HR manager, Ibu Mala. You can answer the everyone also. I think my answer the same like you also, but maybe you can make detail the answer.
Okay, thank you. Mas Iwan. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, we cannot say you have the wrong choice or not. First, you already selection. Into among the selection, I think you not only see the person, but you read also the curriculum vitae, correct? Then you compare with other person. But after maybe you give them the contract period on the short period on the 3 months, then you feel it's not same as your expectation. What kind of point that you want to do for the person? First thing, you evaluate again. What is your target? Target for this person. You evaluate again. Then you try to give them the training. You give them what is your target for them. This is the point. If really they cannot achieve your target, then you think for the another side. As the person can be study or will be adaptation for your side or not. Is it same as your expectation or not? If you give another 3 months, so total is 6 months, correct? So will be have to take a long time for you. So better you evaluate the person is suitable with your expectation or not. you try to give them the training. If really cannot, then you try to another or mutation to other department. If still cannot, then we cannot say anything. You can finish the contract. Sorry to say, because we cannot keep the person if not same the expectation and target of the company. Okay, is it clear for you or still have another question?
Yes, really clear. But I want to hear what your opinion regarding some company HR or some company lah is recruit employee from the like this is my friend, this is my family, like Dr. Henry say. But actually the knowledge not really same what company need. What are your opinion?
For my opinion, it's very simple. Actually, from the that you mentioned, from the friend, let's say your brother or sister in the family or the neighborhood, is everything is no problem. If they have the skill, have the knowledge, if really they don't have, if you taken for the priority or potential, the one will be make problem in yours. If let's say you give for like say the title only the helping your technician, no need the specific knowledge or skill, it doesn't matter. If you put in the potential, will be give big problem for yours.
Thank you, Miss Bu Mala dan Dr. Henry. Very appreciate. Thank you.
Okay, Riwan. So, like I mentioned before, just now I mentioned, if the HR manager for follow the company like follow for component like the first the before the requirement should be HR first the HR planning first, and the second one the requirement and selection, and the third we have the HR manager also after the get okay all, and then should be the training and development. This is very important, should be followed. If that your company is not follow, yeah, this is make at the end is wrong position. Okay, everyone, is it correct?
Yes, I get it. Thank you, Pak.
Okay, I think it's very clear that our explanation. If you still have any question, you can messenger me. No problem. Okay, any other question?
Okay, do you have the any question from like from Ibnu Sina also, from student of UNINZA also, and also from Jordan also, from Pakistan also, from Indonesia also, from Jakarta. So please, we have still any time.
Okay, you can unmute. Okay, can start. Hello, we cannot hear you. Could you speak louder?
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Hello, good afternoon, Ms. Mala and Dr. Henry. That I have a question about HR. So, before that, I've heard about how to fit the employee with the job vacancies, right? So I just want to know here that if I have a company or if I HR, then how to make the employee stay comfortable in our company, and how to treat them to stay positive, have a positive vibe in the company. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ivan. Yeah, just I mentioned before, if the HR manager want to follow the like component I explained before, so like should we also have like the compensation and reward. So because this is very, very important. If the company to give the compensation and reward, I believe the manpower, this is very, very strong support to make the profit the company. Just not push only for the work only, you know. So give the day job to many job, but coming is early morning and back to evening or back to night, but without the compensation and reward, I believe this is the manpower is not long time for the work that company. Is it, Ibu?
Yes, correct.
This is my answer. So maybe you have the additional to answer also.
I think it's more than enough that your answer.
So, Ivan, so anything else?
Thank you. Also, unfortunately, that I'm not introduced myself. That I am Sandi Roswandi from Universitas Indonesia. Thank you. Thank you, doctor, for the answer and.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I think it's enough of the two questions. Sorry if still have other question because time is limited. Then thank you very much, Dr. Henry, for your presentation today. Then if still have any other question from the other participant, you can messenger. Then we can be organized answer to yours. Okay.
Okay, Bu Bola, thank you very much. I'm happy for this moment.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well, now is the last speaker. He is Professor Dr. Imran Aslan from Bangli University, Turkey. Hello.
Hello, can you? Oh, okay. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
To share my screen, but I cannot. Can you allow me?
Oh, cannot. We still cannot see your screen. Okay.
I cannot share. Oh, now I can. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Before you start your presentation, give me to introduce your biography first. Okay, your education, but I cannot mention one by one, maybe only one or two only. But for the Professor Dr. Imran Aslan have education 2009 until 2014 as Asak University, Turkey, PhD student and the Business Administration Department. Then 2011, could you make more focus? 2011 and 2020 began CC University Turkey Industrial Engineering Department PhD course. Then 2011 Zaragoza Logistics Center Institute of Technology PhD Summer Academic Spain. Next. For the work experience and lecture as a professor on 2020, Faculty of Health Science, Health Management Department, and 2018 until 2020, Faculty of Health Science, Occupational Health and Safety Department, 2015 until 2018, Faculty of Health Science, Occupational Health and Safety Department. Assist Prof on 2014 until 2015, Faculty of Economy and Administration Science, Department of Business Administration, Istanbul Medellin University, And the next is research assistant on 2009 until 2011, Faculty of Economy and Administration Science at Department of Business Administration. Actually, you have a lot of awards and successes, but I cannot mention one by one. I'm so sorry.
Thank you
Then
very much.
yeah, but I can mention one or two only. The academic incentive success as best performer among all academic staff of Faculty of Health Science, and the second best performer among all academic staff, around 500 academic staff, and the Benguil University with 77.8 point out of 100 at 2023. Then the next is SSCI Publication Encouragement Award to BICAT 2023, one article. Okay, Professor Dr. Imran Aslan, you can start your presentation now.
Okay, thank you
it's
very
your-
much. Good morning from Turkey, because there is time difference about 4 or 5 hours between Turkey and Indonesia. So here is the morning. So I think the other keynote speaker already mentioned the human resource and the strategies and this kind of thing. So I will try to make it shorter, and I will mention how to be a business partner, how to developing strategies in the crisis time, and which kind of requirements are needed to be a business partner from the personal side and from HE human resource side. So I can pass this one. And as we know, the economic instabilities, as we see in the COVID and now in the Russia-Ukraine war, and the other instabilities change the market dynamics around the world. And we have again a huge problem, the climate change. So some demand decrease, especially from Europe side, from the consumer side, because the crisis, a kind of crisis due to especially related to COVID and the production. So the things are changing, and the way of things employees do they work also is changing, because some works can be done from the home, and they can use the technologies and like we do now. So the increase of unemployment, especially due to the economic instabilities, and the problems is political conflicts and this kind of thing. So we have the crisis. So how can we deal with crisis? Because the crisis means problem, and the things need to be changed. So how the firm can survive during the crisis, and how can they use the opportunities, because every time is not white, sometimes it can be black, and the firms need to change, need to be careful, need to be ready for this kind of crisis. So the human capital is very important, and social capital, skills, and knowledge are important for the organization to deal with this kind of problems. So the human capital, as you say, the knowledge, the company workforce, their skills, it means. So the staffs, their capabilities, their commitment, their the ideas, and of course their health. So this is the part of the human capital in the firms. And this is one of the most critical part of the organization that shouldn't be, is not replicable, but system can be replicable, but the human resource shouldn't be. And they are the core skills, and scanning and assessing the company critical resource capabilities and competence. They become the competence of the organization. So the human capital should be, many firms, especially the institutional firm, they made a lot of investments on this kind of human capital, because human capital means the organization and the strategic leadership, knowledge management process. They need strategic leadership for this kind of human resource, and they should have a knowledge management. I mean, just have the employees is not enough, because the things change, technology change, methods change, and we are living in an environment that is change unavoidable. So, and of course competitors. So this is the core competence. It's a kind of core competence actually, and so inside of it varies inside of the organization, and the should be difficult to be copied by the competitors, because if you have very competitive workforce or human resource, then the improvement can come more quickly. But if you don't have this kind of staffs, I mean, the things can be more difficult. So, and this staff or the management should create a value. I mean, the things should be based on the creating value strategy, and then this shouldn't be copied by the competitors, because if they can be found the same thing by the competitors, that means it's easy that they can do the same things. And if they have a very unreplaceable and unique human resource, good qualified, that means the firm, the organization, they can be more competitive. And another one is the knowledge management, because the kind of strategic resource for the firm, and the sharing of this knowledge, assessing, and the kind of asset. So this is know-how of the firms, and should be managed with the with the staffs of the firm. And this is the learning organizations. I mean, it's a kind of a learning organization, means that they can adapt to the change, they can be prepared for the crisis, or they are open to the opportunities to be more. So this the knowledge management is dynamical and cycle process, because as I told you, the information is huge now, but having the right information, useful information, is a problem. And the human resource, if their brain fill it with many information, but this is not maybe useful for their business, for their organization. So now we have to be selective for the information, with the knowledge management, having the right and purified the knowledge. I mean, necessary value added for the organization is important. So the organization need to create knowledge. I mean, this useful knowledge from in all aspects that can bring the ideas, solutions to the firms, make them more creative, and deal with their problems, and sizing the opportunities. So this is the job of the organization with human resource and other department of the firms. And this knowledge should be updated, because as I told, the information, so they should have an intra-organization system, and intra-organization collaboration in the firm. Sometimes they need to update the information of the staff, human resource, or the organization. And now with the technology, with lots of software, it is more easy, but the kinks can be done. So another one, beside knowledge and human capital, they need a social capital. I mean, there should be relationship in the firms between individuals. There should be trust, shared, and understanding values, behaviors among the organization staff, because even they have a good knowledge, even they have a very good skills, if there is no relationship, if they are not trust each other, if they don't want to cooperate, then it's not possible for them to be a good team to be successful. So this shared value, I mean, a culture need to be created for the firms, and the social capital is a internal and external ties. So it had to finish the task and produce value for the customer, for shareholders, for the company. And this is the leader of the firm is important for the social capital. I mean, he is in, or she is in the center of that one. And the leadership would assist the people to learn how to relate to the others, coordinate their activities, make commitments, develop, extend social networks. So if they have a fair, transparent, well-educated, and the management, I mean, then the social capital can be improved in the firm. When the management is not in this manner, they cannot create a social capital, and each workers may work individually. That means the things cannot be done as easy. But the transparency of this kind of people is important. As the Henry said, reward system is important, recognition important, promotion is important for the capital, for the human. I mean, okay, have a job, but the job may not satisfy the workers, and the future they wanted to improve their career. They will want to have a better salary. They will want to have better life conditions. And if the manager can see these capabilities and they can make a fair career opportunities through transparency, then the things social capital can be well used. So the dynamic capability and resource based with that this leadership is very strategic. Leadership is important in the firm to guide them, to use the power of the workers to bring the competitive, sustainable competitive advantages. In this situation, I mean, the leadership is in the center of the human resource, and they have enough capabilities for this kind of management. So human resource management, as said, this is the building competitive advantages. So the human resource from one side in the firm, I mean, under the leadership of the CEO or the manager, they need to fulfill the customer needs. And as I told you, now the competitor being dynamic, and all are the in the market. So they need to optimize their workforce. So they want to get more better result, maybe more profit, better fame, better service. So this is the human resource is in the center of this situation, because they employ, they find the right stuff for the organization. So the things human resource is a business partner, and with human resource, the staffs and the staff they employed is a business partner, and that means they should identify the good talents, good workers that can adapt their culture, that can find a solution for their problems, that can adapt their culture, their firm, and bring them the more value added to the firm. So the things is that also so they need to also run regular employee surveys, just not employing enough, because employing is the one side, but they should also see how they use their skills, whether these staffs employed are enough good for the firms and meet the interest of the firm, and whether they meet the expectations, what is the planet from them. So this is not just employment. Also, there should be the next stage control of the staffs during the employment. So human resource is not one side in the beginning. They are more, and this is from this standpoint of view. So the strategy, transactions, and the tactical. So the how the solution they are focused, how they benefits of apply workforce, and this from this thing they should to be able to think long term. I mean, just okay, in some jobs maybe you don't need this kind of stuffs. I mean, they are more temporal works, but for the good organization, they want to stay in the market long time, or they want to get the competitive advantages. So they need to talk. They need to have long-term strategies, and related to their business goals, and that should be implemented in long term. I mean, this is the human resource. Because if you employ just 1 year and you spend lots of time, and when they find another job, that means lots of lose. I mean, the human resource they found, they employed, they educated, but then 1-2 years he gone. But he should stay in the firm 5-10 years, maybe 20 years, maybe until the retirement, because it become a part of the firm. That means is important. They connected the firm for long term. So the contribution formation of the business strategies and plans. So they should be a part of the business plan, and they need to change with the organization strategic planning, and they add value as I told you in the long term, and the integrate human resource HE strategic plans. So communicate the business plans to human resource colleagues and conduct organization-wide audits, determine the readiness. So finding solution to the people with business requirements, provide business case proposal to HR solutions, and know the human resource staff capability. So this is the things also expected. I mean, just implementation of initiatives to support business plan, and like the program manager, broker, and the program championship link between the silence. So this become a strategic part of the firm. Already they are the most important strategic part of the firm actually, but how they use it, I mean, is just not employment, as I told you. So they should be responsible for the results. If they employ a good human resource, that means the success will come. But if there is unsuccess, I mean, the role of human resource is also, that means your human resource is not good. So from this standpoint of view, the human resource and staff should be a part of strategy of organization and strategic plans of the organization, because the goals of the organization, they will be met by this kind of stuff. And these stuff, if they are capable to handle this kind of, I mean, bring the organization to upper, that means the human resource is successful. I mean, there should be a performance measurement from this kind of the standpoint. So updating the employee records, reassessing the project in talent needs, I mean, change it. Maybe they need education, maybe they need training, maybe they need a new hiring training curriculum for the needs of the organization. And the reward system across the organization, as I told you, is important, because the people, they want to be rewarded, they want to have a better career opportunities, and the having incentive plan for the company all are done by the human resource. So when we look at the sustainable competitive advantages in the long term, human capital, social capital, knowledge is very important, as from the publication you can see on the screen. So even you have the resource, if you don't use them effectively, that means it's lost. So you need to use your human resource effectively. So what is your goals? What is your 10 years aims? Where you want to stay? When you have a problem, how you handle these problems? I mean, we have a recent problem, the COVID-19. We have another current problem, the climate change. We have a hard competition, and the competition is not national, also international. I mean, many firms, they are open in other countries. So how can you use this resource? How can you, it is worth to use, I mean, develop this resource, this knowledge, and you get results. So the human resource, as I told you, and the people is in the middle of this, it is in the middle to answer these questions. And the another things that is expected from the firms, from the staffs, they should have an entrepreneurial ecosystem. I mean, and they need to be resilient. I mean, they should be creative to the problems, and how they can the opportunity. When they have a problem, always they try to solve the problem, or they make it problem bigger. So this is the things that they expected from the staffs. If the staff want to be a strategic part of the organization, and they should be flexible, resilient, answer the things quickly, because the environment is unstable, and so they should be innovative. They should use this kind of things, economic policies, investment. I mean, because they are in the important part of this in the organization. So the things is in the long term, and the government policies, whether they support their long-term religions and support the organization. Of course, this is also important for the entrepreneurial ecosystem as the part of the organization, and being, as I told you, the eco-inclusive business models, I mean, related to environment, and they should use their skills. Sometimes they should need help. So the universities, the government should create and this entrepreneurship system for the especially well skilled staffs. So the organization also should do this kind of things. So we have some already examples like Silicon Valley, Austin Island. They have created these places for these ecosystems, because sometimes you have good skills or you have good ideas, but you cannot bring them. And the things that universities, I mean, they are important for this because they need to educate the stuff that's for the business or the organization that is needed. So this is for this kind of things to create a entrepreneurial ecosystem. As you told you, is a strategic, I mean, long term, that need government support. They need a good leadership. They need support. I mean, the culture is important. How you create a skilled, well-educated, innovative entrepreneurship, because these kind of things will meet the needs of organization, and the human capital is important. I mean, in the firm and in the education side is also an important part of this system. And the finance, of course, they should have the enough finance. I mean, if they want to start from beginning, or if they are in the organization. So the entrepreneurship system is important for the development of the firm and organization. And as I told you, the innovations is the level of success, priority, positive influence of the firm performance, and whether they get the what is want from them. And so this should be, as I told, the increase of the sales, customer service, and the can be quality, improving of the other things, decreasing the cost. So this is the part of the innovations, and the right training approach should make them more innovative, more entrepreneurial, more resilient to the and the part. So this is the important part of the innovation in the. As I told you, the things that's this kind of education, and so the one from the university, one from the organization, maybe they need and from the culture around them. So this is that means the development. If they can improve themselves, if can they improve their abilities, that means more development, more success can become. So the things we need to focus on how to innovative thinking. So how to be motivated, have to skills and attitudes. As I told you, this is the especially the big firms, institutionalized firm, when they want to create the value, and how they make their staff more creative, how they make the staff to their part of their organization, and how they benefit them. So the human resource is important in this side. I mean, they should create a learning culture for the firm, evaluating employee skills, removing barriers, so resistant to change, creating a shared team purpose, taking the risk in the learning, seeking attention to the works, analyzing the business financial data, understanding the finance strategies, and communicating in the business terms. So this is the human resource actually is very important for this, because the human resource means the staff they employ for them, and it's not just the employment. I mean, it's sustainable, long-term, following and measuring the performance. So how can they improve which kind of skills? So as you can see, the human resource system and process knowledge. I mean, the human resource now a part of this technical process and competencies. And as we see that the most important skills that is necessary that the more creative, more problem solving, how they found the solution to the complex problem, how they use technology efficiently, how they are resistant to crisis, stress. So the human resource and human side should focus how to improve this kind of skills that these people, these staff, they can be successful to form. They can bring the strategic advantage for the for this kind of organization. And so this is this is what is expected from the human resource. And actually with the human resource leadership and under the main leadership of the organization, so the human resource departments are focusing mainly not on the administrative and transaction activities. So this is the challenge. Lack of skills, knowledge that enables department to perform as a partner. Sometimes they are not, they don't have enough skills, and sometimes they don't see the change, the need for the change. So this is the challenge of the human resource. And the business success is largely depend on the right people doing the right job with the right skills and at right time. So what is so the talent drives the strategy, and that is what is the human resource all about. So if the staff they employed are successful, if they use their skills, if they do the right things, that means human resource are also successful. If their staffs are not successful, that means their human resource is also not successful. So because this is the core, they are core. So the entrepreneurs I mentioned in the slides, and so the things must also consider the culture, norms, value of the organization when they do this kind of entrepreneurship. And digital technology, as said, is important. So they need to improve these digital technologies and for the crisis and this kind of things and the change. I mean, we need to learn. The staffs need to learn. The academy need to learn, because the things change. The problems will come. But how can we withstand? How can we find a solution to this kind of problems? How we prepare our staffs or students or the organization for this kind of challenges. So it's a kind of human resource is a part of their strategy, and they are team. I mean, they are team in the organization, and they should be ready for the change to be successful. They should seize the opportunities. So this is the needs, what is expected from the HR and the in the business from human resource. So this is the, as I told you, one side, how the companies, they need to also reorganize, educate, and their human resource and their staff, and they should update their skills and should be ready for the change. Thank you very much. I think I finished on time.
Okay, thank you very much.
I mean, it was really good. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay, the presentation from Professor Dr. Imran Aslan is finished. Then we open the two questions. Please raise hand. Okay, well. Okay, can speak already?
Okay, thank you. Because you give the time for me. This time I introduce myself. My name is Diskon Stinjak. I'm from Ibnu Sina University, Indonesia. Thank you your material you give to our body, Mr. Assessor Professor Dr. Imran Aslan from Turki University. I want to ask you one, how can the human resource leader activity involve HRPS and strategic planning and decision making process?
So the human, as I told you, the human resource is the beginning part of the staffs when they start their career. So this is the more important time to select these staffs. So if they select the right staff, I mean, they have some criteria when they employ some staffs, and they have some goals of the organization. So the human resource should find staffs that is meet the goals of the organizations. And in the decision-making process, I mean, it depends which kind of decision. I mean, when it is related to the all decisions, so if they employ the right staffs will already do this kind of decisions. But when the decision is just related to human resource, I mean, okay, but for the whole organization, because decision is not the one just in the human resource. They need to make decision in production. They need to make decision in the quality. But for this kind of things, if they have a well-developed good skills, as I said, problem solving, creative, analytical stuff, they will do effectively. But if they are not done, of course, the human resource is unsuccessful. When there is a problem, and when the staff they employed, they cannot find the right decision, they cannot find the right solution. So that means the human resource is unsuccessful because they employed them. And the human resource should be very developed human resource. I mean, they should have a very good staff. Of course, when they employ, they don't do alone. They consult to their managers or others. They make an employment with coordination of the management. They don't do alone. So this is what I can say. Thank you.
Is it clear? Or do you still have any question?
No, I think enough. I say maybe I clear. I think so. I clear.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Imran Aslan.
Then the next question for the Miss Wanur. Could you unmute?
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
very clear, very clear. Okay, you can start.
Right, thank you, Prof. My name is Wanu Fariha, and I'm from UNIZA, Malaysia. All right. My question is, how can HR develop training programs that enhance employees' innovative capabilities? Are you clear about that question?
Yes, I understand which question you asked. I mean, the human resource, as I told you, they should be coordinated with the management. They should be always follow the firm, and sometimes the management or the other staffs they see this kind of needs. When they see, okay, the staffs cannot use this, they are not good. Have to say use the technology, or maybe when they see, okay, the staff they don't have enough capabilities, brainstorming seasons, or they cannot work together as a team. I mean, in a good firms, they can see these kind of things. So sometimes they talk the human resource, okay, we need this kind of trainings. Maybe if managers say, okay, my staffs, we need to make them more innovative. So let's prepare some trainings. Let's do this kind of maybe sometimes they send them to 1-2 months to trainings, or 1-2 days per week or per month. They make training seasons, especially in the low seasons, and they try to improve their staffs. I mean, they give some support to them, and I can see in the banks they do this kind of thing. They send their staff sometimes to the trainings when they don't have financial capabilities, or when they see, okay, we have time, we can send them, we can develop their skills more. So the same thing for the organization. I mean, this is coming from the inside, and the human resource try to meet their needs. But if they work in team, I mean, if they work in team, if they support each other, and if they are together, of course, the innovative capabilities will work automatically. But they should be support when they see a need of skills.
All right, I understand. Okay, the answer is clear. So thank you, Prof.
Welcome.
Okay, I think the presentation and question is finished already. Finally, all the speaker already present all the presentation material. Then let me give the summarize from today's webinar with subject human resources of strategy business partner and unique source and competitive advantage. AI technology is very important for business development knowledge and knowledge development of the world to make more time efficient to analyze some problem and develop have 90% contribution. At bold and underline, AI should not control us, but we must control AI for the function. Previously, HR managed people, system, ensure the organization run as well as function. But from now on, 2024, large function for the HR because of the more complete of the scope. HR to be developed on strategy business with financial impact or not financial impact. HR business partner as the function, department, leader, employee, but HR must develop to succession planning. Decision maker need to link on HR and business strategy. HR strategy for competitive advantage have 7 points. There are HR planning, recruitment and selection, training and development, performance management, compensation and reward, organizational culture, employee engagement, and employee retention. HR as business partnership have 4 points. There are HR business partner, change champion, employee advocate, and administration expert. And HR must develop on strategy in terms of organization and business. Thank you very much for all speaker and all audience on the good, on the best webinar international today. Hopefully all of you is on good health and success in your future. Amen. Then now time is to MC Iki.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
Miss Mala, you are welcome. Miss Mala is going to, oh, no, yeah, not that next month. Well, guys, what a wonderful presentation from our speakers today. And it's been 12:28. Thanks to the moderator for hosting the webinar so wonderfully, yeah. And also to all the participants who were very enthusiastic during this webinar. We take a photo together and don't forget to turn on your camera. Okay? I still see some of the participants are still not open the camera. Please, Mr. Medi, Miss Desi Fitri, Miss Krivet. Okay. Okay, all of the participants, I hope everyone is opening the camera, please, because we are going to take photograph together. We have been coming on our last session today. Okay, let's start. Okay, we begin from the slide 1. Everyone keep smile, cheers. All right.
Smile.
Smile. All right, slide 2.
Thank you.
Okay, slide 3. Is there any? Slide 4? Okay, finish. Finally, we are at the end of our event today. I am, as Master of Ceremony, would like to thank all the participants, in particular our deepest gratitude and appreciation to all the keynote speakers and committees today. For all the participants, please fill in the attendance list. Don't forget which link is shared in chat room. And we don't forget we represent all the committee in charge of apologizing previously for all the mistakes during this webinar. Bertamasya ke Taman Safari, jangan lupa membawa tomat. Berakhir sudah webinar ini. Semoga bisa memberi manfaat. Let's close this event by saying Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thank you very much and wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.